Okay, hello everyone. This is Kathy Tiffany. I'm with Backyard Columbus. You probably could say I am Backyard Columbus. It is a blog that I started, and today is my very first podcast. So, in this podcast, I want to relate to you who I am, why I'm doing this, and why I hope that you listen and share ideas and learn a few things about how you can make your backyard a place that makes you happy. So, I actually am a hairstylist. That is my career and that's what pays my bills. Nobody pays me to garden. So, but my hobby is gardening and we love to travel. And so within those travels, I also love to travel to rainforests. And that seems quite abstract. That's not the typical place that most people tell you that they like to travel to. But with rainforests, you are just immersed in nature. And that's what I love about it. It is one of the happiest places I've ever been. The Amazon, Borneo, Costa Rica, not all, but, several rainforest spots around the country I've been quite fortunate to go to. And I'm bringing that up because those are expensive to travel to, and you can't just do that all the time and pay your bills. So how can I get that same feeling? And that is to get that same kind of concept in my own suburban yard without it being a hot mess. When you live among other people, it's nice to play nicely with others and I guess provide other people with a visual experience that maybe you could inspire them to want to do in their own yard, if that makes sense. So, we have a typical backyard and it had 4 oak trees. And yeah, that's about it. 4 oak trees and an eighth of an acre, I'll say. So I started with one corner and little by little, we added more fruit producing bushes. We have berry patches. We have some native trees. We added some ponds and paths and a chicken coop and all kinds of like little nature spots, flowers and bushes and just things. So that may sound like a lot, but it's all nice and neat. If you get on my Instagram page at Backyard Columbus, you can see it's not a terrible disaster. It actually looks pretty nice and it makes me happy. So I wanted to do this podcast and share this journey with you so that, there's lots of things to be said about this, but number one, good mental health. Nature, there's a million studies that say how nature helps calm your brain and makes you happy, all your endorphins, all that kind of stuff. But, just simply put, pretty things make you happy, even if you don't like to be outside a lot. So, you go out on your patio, and for me, I don't want to just sit on my concrete patio and look at a tree, like look at nothing. So interesting things to look at. And like I said, that makes me happy. The rest of it, I kind of like to share how much you can pack in to your suburban backyard as time permits and as your energy level permits and as your desire permits. I mean, I'm a pretty high energy person you're probably going to get that feeling as we move along with this podcast. So I've added more than probably a lot of people would be interested in doing, but even just one little spot that attracts butterflies, if you're into bees, just a little can go a long way. So I am hopefully going to share with you some ideas of how you can make your yard prettier, make your space happier. And my real agenda, I'm not going to lie, is to show you and share with you how you can also, I hate to be cheesy, but make the world a better place by doing these things in your yard. So that's really it. Like I said, this is my first podcast. I'm going to kind of call it a day at that. And hopefully this will be of interest to you and you'll share this with others and we'll just go on a little journey together. Thank you for listening.